This Estonian town is situated on the Narva River, which marks the frontier with Russia. In recent days, it has become a flashpoint between Russian forces and NATO-backed Estonia. Once bustling urban districts are now reduced to a ghost town. Ground forces will need to be vigilant for snipers and anti-tank teams, which can swiftly retreat into the cover of the many apartment blocks. Introduced in Alpha 9.6, looking like this, it was later expanded into the Narva map we know today in Alpha 10. Narva is a 2.3 by 2.3 kilometer map and is based off of the Estonian city, Narva. Narva is a first for this series in that it is based off a real place. This is exciting to me as we can dive deeper into the map and compare experiences. As said, Narva is a real place, based off a real place. Here are some points of interest the map and the real world share in common. As said in the intro, Narva was expanded to give us 3 or 4 more POIs, as well as proper mains. Narva is unique in that it is a city, but gives us a good blend of infantry and armored combat. Which, for any armored unit, a city should be a place to be feared. The POIs are very unique, with not too much repetition. The edges of the map give way to fields and hills, any armor crew's paradise. The city is still not great for armored, lots of high vantage points and hidey holes that give way to long sightlines, and an advantage to enterprising hat or lat. But a city is one of the toughest environments to fight in because there's no advantages, except for maybe to the defenders. As no layer has Helos, we can skip this discussion, but I would love to see a Helo integration, especially when fast ropes are introduced. Amphibious, however, plays a minimal role, and for a good, dare I say, lower reason. If you didn't know, this is Russia, and this is Estonia. Could you tell? This is not meant to be easy to cross, but luckily most of the Russian vehicles are amphibious, so being stuck to roads and bridges is no longer an issue. Narva sound is, as expected, average. Nothing great, could use some work, but as expected, birds can be heard chirping, bells tolling, the occasional sound of a jake brake in the distance. Real quick, a jake brake is when a semi-truck uses its exhaust to slow the vehicle, thus making this sound. Water sounds like water, but fire sounds like nothing? In some areas of the map, a gull can be heard, which is a nice touch. With its sound, Narva tries hard to feel like a city, rather than an active war zone. Narva sounds like a real city, but does it look like one? In my opinion, yes, absolutely. From the construction, to the churches, to the playgrounds, transportation hubs, the trash. Oh, the glorious trash. Although, I would say this is a poor representation on what Narva looks like today. Narva is a beautiful city in real life, but this one reviewer feels that Narva is one of the most beautiful maps in-game, and is as best as we can ask for. One aspect that was always odd to me was the addition of the Doggo Radar, which is not an actual part of the area and was added because the dev thought it was cool, which I wholeheartedly agree. It adds a nice and unique bit of flair to the map. Okay. Let's talk about it. The Narva Reservoir to the southeast is flooded after a heavy rain, and Russia has capitalized on this event to mount an invasion. Only the world's finest fighting force, the US Marines, has the tools, training, and equipment to respond. Rough. This best explains the gameplay for this layer. In my experience, this comes down to placing a hab, as the increased water level has brought the no build zone higher than expected. Thus is a problem with the game's parameters rather than the layer itself. The map provides a unique amphibious challenge seen by no other layer, and I welcome it. Flanks can be made from every direction, and infantry is slowed and at a severe disadvantage when compared to normal Narva gameplay. For sound, hilariously, it seems exactly the same despite being in a downpour. Flooded Narva shines bright on looks, so to speak, as it looks like a flooded disaster zone. Overcast skies, the murky water, the trickle of rain, the rainbow. It looks as one would expect within reason. Most normal Narva assets have not moved or shown signs of damage, minus this fence and this toll booth, which was changed for gameplay reasons. The fires have gone out though, which is a nice touch, as was any usual sign that work is taking place there. Narva feels like the poster child, at least when it comes to squad combined arms gameplay. Minus helicopters, the map is a perfect representation of a squad map. Great infantry gameplay with decent armor gameplay, with the flooded layer providing a unique challenge not seen on any other map. The sound and looks combine well to the setting, which is awesome, and there's not much else to say. Bringing it all together, the atmosphere is pretty good, but not great. Outside, the map feels empty and barren, which, given the setting, feels unnatural. I will give credit to the chef. To the southeast, it leads out to a bay, which is accurate to the real world, but I would love to see more done with it. It's such a unique aspect to the map. I will say, for this map, because there is a totally unique layer, it gains a bonus 5 points. We're going to rate this map with a 95%. Thanks for watching, everyone. Do you agree with my review? Do you disagree? What map do you want to see next? Let me know down below, and check me out on Twitch, where I play squad and teach new players every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And with that, I'm Winter Sins. Stay cool, guys, and I'll see you next time.